everyone. We are so excited to be back once again to get together and talk about real woman issues that concern friends, wives, mothers, educators, and entrepreneurs. I cannot wait to start the show, so let's get going.
Hey.
Hey.
I think I'm here.
We're here.
Present. Mitchell, here.
Here. Bueller. You don't even know that, do you? Nope. Don't know it.
Ferris Bueller. Mm-hmm. This guy that skipped school.
The whole day. We are on episode 37? Is that right?
37.
I don't remember. Oh, I do remember 36. That was a teacher talk. That was fun.
Yes, it was. It's where we talked about taking responsibility.
And trying to stay late.
Why are you staying so late?
I need to stay a little bit later, actually, and get some of this work done.
Stay late. Boom, 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 boom.
Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke.
Don't stay late all the time, honey, and come in here grumpy at us. That's all I'm saying. Don't come in. Don't stay late and then roll your eyes at me the next morning. Okay, if it's gonna make you have a bad attitude, you might as well take your tail on home.
I told my students I would come in early for them tomorrow.
See, that's sweet.
We need to be done.
Why'd you pick?
I don't
Thursday
know.
Morning.
I don't know why, but they were looking at me in the eyes, saying,
with conviction.
They wanted some help, and I was like, I could do it. I just have to tell myself I could do it, and I'll be here.
Well,
so I'll be there in the morning.
I hope
for
you
them.
drink some coffee.
But this is not a teacher talk episode. This is a friend fix episode.
Stay focused.
Friend fix. We are almost into December.
Yes.
And that will be the official Christmas season. You can take your red plaid sweater and save it for Friday, because that is December 1st.
We have teachers who are wearing holly jolly sweaters already. So at least mine doesn't say anything on it. It's just a fall winter transition look.
It's super cute.
Thank you.
You also have your tree up, and I don't. And I'm scared.
Well, the reason you don't have your tree up
it's because it's not December.
It's from fear, if we're going to be honest. I have my tree up because there's no fear in the Mitchell household. We don't have anything to be afraid of. But you, on the other hand, you have something to be afraid of, don't you, Sharifa?
Django.
Why don't you tell the audience what your big fear is?
So the adventures of the black family cat, Django Jenkins, Ned. He is a tuxedo cat with white paws, and he's so cute. But
what does this have to do with your fear?
I saw a video, and I just posted it onto our group page. So if y'all have been on there already, then congratulations. Our Facebook group page, Sweet Tea and Sunshine. And it's a compilation of what cats do to Christmas trees.
Yeah, you didn't know that when you got a cat, did you?
I didn't even think about it. And I had cats growing up, but I didn't celebrate Christmas. So we didn't have a tree. That was at my grandma's house.
Well,
so that idea of a cat, and we had a dog, and the dog did get tinsel in his poo. So he was doing stuff to that tree, biting it,
but he didn't climb it.
He didn't climb it. He didn't
slap
box with the angel on top.
Right. He didn't flip it over.
I got so much anxiety, and I flashed back to that movie, The Lampoons, when the cat bit the lights and then it lit on fire, burned the tree.
Yep,
like
that's what cats do.
So, and then a friend of mine just told me that her friend has cats, and they put like a kitty gate around the tree so the cat doesn't get in.
Lord have mercy.
That wouldn't stop Django Jenkins. He would find a way. And then
with a name like Django Jenkins, I have a feeling that nothing will stop him.
Get this. I called to make his little appointment to get himself fixed. And they were like, I don't think he's old enough, but whatever. And the girl, when I spelled out the name, she goes, we have a pit bull here named Django. Not Jenkins.
Wow.
Not Jenkins, Django. Because I spelled it as DJANGO. And she was like, is that Django? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, we have a pit bull. And I was like, that makes sense.
The pit bull makes so much sense. Not the kitty cat.
Well, he is a tuxedo cat.
Why do you keep
a tuxedo?
Is that a real brand?
Yes, he is
cat?
black with white whiskers and paws.
I've seen him.
So,
but I feel like you're just saying that to try to make him special.
He's woke. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, say that.
He's not an all-black cat, but he is still woke.
Why do you get so aggressive? That's why you ain't gonna have no Christmas tree. Because he's so woke, he gonna tear it down.
Maybe we'll just make a little Kwanzaa setup and he will sleep on the mat. The Kwanzaa setup.
I bet he's gonna be playing around with that stuff too.
And eating the corn.
So, it does sound interesting to have a cat. I'm so glad that I can watch you and all the things that you're going through. I don't want to even...
Speaking of him, did you see that petty thing that he did to me on my Instagram story? You don't even follow me on Instagram. But anyway.
I do follow you on Instagram, silly.
I was filming him sleeping and he woke up and put his paws over the camera. Mm-hmm. I was like, how dare you?
See, cats...
He was like...
They real defiant.
Stop it.
Cats are very defiant and bossy.
Dogs
are loving and cuddly.
Cats are super smart.
Right, and that's why she is running you.
Like
he is running you.
You want him to be dumb?
I don't know. No, I've had very smart dogs in the past, so I don't know what was wrong with the pedigree of dogs that you were purchasing.
No, I think that cats challenge people's minds, and they just don't want to be challenged in that way.
Oh my gosh. Believe all that, what you're saying.
They just want to dumb their lives down.
Make it great, Sharifa.
Hey,
that's
dog, go poo outside so I can take you out there.
What?
You got to do all that work.
Well, you can't do what you want to do in your household because your cat is bossing you around. How about that?
I mean, I actually can use it as a
reason
why I don't need to do it. Like, I don't even have to do it.
So your children are suffering now because of the cat.
What is the reason for the season? Is it a tree? Is it trimmings? Is it presents? Nope. Beat that.
Well, if that's the case, we all know Jesus really didn't even... wasn't even born in December if we're going to go there.
True. We know that.
So, anywho, that's a great segue, though. How do we preserve the true
reason for the season? Like, is the tree really it's not. All this effort, is it not going to be Christmas if there's no tree up and we're in Alabama? Like, do you have to be at home to have the whole Christmas idea and the snow outside? Because in Florida, it doesn't even snow.
I wish we could have snow, but...
So the reason for the season needs to be something that is within us, regardless of the things that we do.
You're right.
Or what we decorate, or how we act all cheery, and play the music. That doesn't mean that that's like anything.
Well, I actually play music and am cheery on a daily basis year round.
Right.
But, no, I mean, but the question is, no, you don't have to, but of course you want to preserve the traditions of your family. And some people do, some people don't. Your tradition was not to have a tree, so that's not going to change your world any.
Right, but my kids
would
have
it change your
kids?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Would it change your kids' world, or is this going to be a transition?
Or can they just understand that it's not about that? Because traditions can be bondage.
They can. Mm-hmm.
If you just totally focus on those only and don't focus on like what it really is about. Like you even mentioned the gift thing and how you guys do only 3. Like I feel like that all of it is kind of like, what is this even for? What are we doing?
You're absolutely right. Like
pumpkin spice, eggnog lattes. Like what is it?
I don't know what it is, but I guess it's creating a feeling that it and we could go very deep, but some people need that feeling created for them to experience that type of joy that other people experience more often.
True. Well, I do want to go a little bit deeper and recognize that there are people who are actually not happy during this season. And, you know, it's a sad time for a lot of people. And we don't...
A lot of people. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's something that needs to be on the forefront, but I also think it's something that needs to be, like, reach out to people that you already know are going through stuff during this time. If they've lost people,
right,
or, it's a really rough time with all these holidays, and you remember them people not being there. So people are cheery, and having a lot of fun and caught up in all the decorations and stuff. But I really feel like the reason is to connect with family, make sure, that your heart is in the right place and that you're loving each other. I feel like that's the real reason.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. That's definitely what we enjoyed about, coming off of this Thanksgiving break.
Mm-hmm.
That doctor and I were just like, this was one of the best Thanksgiving breaks ever. Mm-hmm. One reason it was great for me is because I just zonked and zombied out.
I know.
And even though my bestie got mad, but
I didn't get mad. I understood. I get it.
I know.
We get tired and we just have to just unplug.
And the times that I wasn't zonked out, cuddled up with my babies, watching movies or just sleeping in,
mm-hmm.
I was with family.
Yeah.
And like we had, and I was overwhelmed a little bit because I was like, babe, we're really going to have 2 get-togethers in, well, 3 technically, but 2 out of 3 at our house
mm-hmm.
in a 5-day period. Like, what are we doing?
Did y'all have Thanksgiving at your house?
No. So that was the third one that wasn't. We had 3 events, but
mm-hmm.
2 out of the 3 were at our house. The third one was at my mama's house.
Okay.
And
yeah, we talked about that.
I almost felt anxiety, but it was the best because we played and had fun and
mm-hmm.
just chilled out. And it was like low pressure,
mm-hmm.
but we were all together just enjoying each other's presence at all 3 of them. So, yes, I do think that family and connecting, and the other thing that I love about this time of the year is that it's cold, so it almost forces you to slow down. Because remember when we were saying that the heat kept us going, like mm-hmm. when it's warm outside and it's sunny outside.
Yeah, we wanted the season to change because mm-hmm. it was like, okay.
So it'll make us slow down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason I love this season. But I really feel like, I don't know, how do you preserve the true reason for the season? In my head, if we've been talking the talk all year, mm-hmm. then I don't think that we'll lose it during this season.
Right. Yeah.
And if we've been having moments of reverence for, the Lord and for who this season is for,
mm-hmm.
I feel like that preserves it because it can't be all of a sudden, here's Christmas, now let's talk about Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been happening all the other months.
And then talking about my upbringing, I was raised celebrating Kwanzaa every year, and we still do. Like, we may or may not do it in our home, but we'll go to like the Unity Night. And
yeah, I heard about that.
That's what this season is too, is like, it's a harvest. Kwanzaa is a celebrator of the harvest. So it's like all the hard work you put in throughout the year. This is the celebration of like all that coming to fruition. So it is and it is not religion based. It is, more of a practice or like a throwback to Africa. But, which we're going to talk about later too. Yeah, we got something for the elephant in the room. But so the whole season is gratefulness. The season is thankfulness. The season is celebratory of the things that are to come and the things that happen throughout the year.
I love that.
And I think that that's a common theme, should be a common theme for any holiday. Hanukkah. What are some other holidays that happen?
I just started laughing because I knew I didn't know anymore. I was just like, more.
There's Christmas, there's Hanukkah, there's Kwanzaa, then Thanksgiving, of course, but that just kicks off the whole, reasons for the seasons of whatever you're in. And even the winter, that's death, but that's supposed to, like, you have to have death before you can have, like, a new birth and new beginning and celebrating the new year. So reflection time, I think, is really what it is.
Yes, I agree. So, I know we focused on the most important reflection at this moment, but now